Hey, I just wanted to come on and talk to somebody. I wanted to speak. I want to speak life to someone that's going through a hard time in life right now. You've been begging, you've been pleading, you've been fasting, doing everything that you need to do. You done went to every revival. You done found every prophet that you can find. And you're still in the state. You're still in the state you're in. One of my favorite stories of the Bible is the lady that had the two sons. And she was in a bad situation. She owed creditors. And you owe creditors. You got people calling your phone right now. And you're praying and you're sowing seed and nothing's happening. This lady said that all she have is a piece of cake. Her and her son's gonna eat and die of starvation. And I like how the story goes on to tell that the man said, go bake a cake. And while you baking that cake, bring me a piece first. And a lot of you have gifts that God has given you. God gave gifts to all men, and you're not using them. Faith without works is dead. And this is why a lot of situations and people are not seeing God results, because their faith. Worrying will steal your joy. It will steal your peace. It will kill relationships. It will kill you. Worry is a stressor, and it's bad for your mind, body, and soul. It's the complete opposite of faith. I like when the story went on, she followed the man's direction. She went and baked the cake. She brought him a piece first, and her son continued to eat. And it go on to say that she had enough for a lifetime. Somebody, that guy spoke life into this woman's life. She became an entrepreneur following directions. And a lot of you have talents that you don't use. You worried about somebody rejecting you. You worried somebody gonna look at you funny. You're worried about somebody saying the word no. Last time I checked, people's opinions did not pay any of my bills. People talking about you anyway. Let them talk. They're gonna talk when you down. They're gonna talk about you when you up. That's something that you can't run from. That's something that you got to get delivered from. God haven't given you the spirit of fear, but love, power. Let's start right there. He has given you power, even the ability to gain wealth. Every man have a gift inside of him. God gave gifts to all men, whether it's 1 talent or 5 talents. Whether you think your gift big or small, use it. That's the thing. I need you to quit crying. I need you to quit scrolling on Facebook. Write down what you're good at and implement it. Put it into action. That's what faith is. You bake cookies, bake a dozen of cookies and take them to work. And say, hey, try this. Write you a list down, because the people gonna want to know where these cookies came from, or cake, or whatever. This is just one example. And you tell them, hey, if you want a dozen, you want 24, this is my price. Come up with your price. Or you want a whole cake, this is my price. And you will be delivered from the thing that you're worrying about, which is money. Money. And like I said before, they talking about you anyway. Always at the altar crying and carrying on because you know the bills are due. But God has given men all gifts. Some one, some all. But the main thing is put faith into action. Let's get to work. Let's get to work.